Well. We seem to be back. Did you miss me? Did you miss us?
Vardell.
All of you people who went through wine bottles and washcloth withdrawal, here is your methadone, because we is back. Once again, welcome to episode 15? 14 of the Wine Bottles and Washcloth podcast.
You know, like when they make hotels, there's no 13th floor.
Yeah, because they think it's unlucky.
Right.
That's what we just did to y'all.
But you know what that means, right? So that means that floor 12 is 13. To be
Pretty
honest.
much.
Or
Yeah,
whatever
exactly.
whatever one is actually 13 when you count it. Just
Or
because
maybe
it's
there
not-
is a 13th floor and they just don't.
Oh, maybe
you just can't get different
that's
elevators.
That's where the headquarters is.
On the 13th floor.
Yeah, where the people make your appointments. Or what is that? Not appointment, but what the fuck is it called when you book a hotel? Arrangements? Can we say that?
Reservation.
Right.
There's
yeah.
the word.
That's where the reservation
That's where they are, on the
team is.
13th floor.
Yeah. Yep. So when you're like, well, I thought I fucking called. I'd like to speak to somebody on the reservation, and they're like, oh no, they're not here.
Yeah. Well, it was you I talked to? No, it wasn't me. No, it was them.
Definitely wasn't.
Definitely.
Well, anyway, welcome
back.
welcome.
We back like we left
Wine
something.
Bottles and Washcloth podcast. I am one of your peoples, the hostesses of it all, Damo Hicks, along with me as usual.
That's whiskey right there. That's me, Marcus Brown.
Marcus Brown made it, y'all.
I made
Marcus is here.
Phone
Terrence
probably ran a
Yates
minute.
is here.
Terrence Yates, a.k.a. T, a.k.a.
Uh-oh.
T to the,
Here we go.
a.k.a. T double. Because
Here we go.
when he lights the bus, he buses twice.
2 times.
Skeet.
This nigga.
So we missed out last week, guys. We were out doing some stuff. And we promised y'all the week before we was gonna bring y'all something super duper special.
We still will.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
What we decided to do was we decided to put that in the archives so we can have one in the can for something we're gonna work together to come out with a special episode.
Something wicked this way comes.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be gangster. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun and gangster. But this week we got something special. We're gonna do more stories this week. We're gonna carry over the stories from last time because T didn't get a chance to do his story. And we also got other stories that we would like to share with you motherfuckers out here while you listen. And something special for next week, we're going to do an HBCU episode.
Historically black colleges
Where we're
and
going to have
universities.
a bunch of cats that I went to school with. Marcus here, he going to represent HI/U.
Yep.
Hampton University. I don't know this HI stuff.
Institute. It was Hampton Institute.
It was. But neither one of us were in college during those time periods.
That's back when it was a crazy home.
We were in middle school.
That's back when you got issued a straitjacket as soon as you got on campus.
It'll be Hampton University and these other charter schools showing up to speak from their perspectives. Disrespect.
Hampton Institute for glaucoma students.
Shout out to Home by the Sea.
Where everybody smokes weed as Marcus.
Prettiest women in the world.
What?
Hey, what?
Yes, I'm putting that.
Hey, one of my I got
say that for next- we gotta say it for next week.
I got
We will
an
say it for next
I
week.
got
We will
an
say it
ex
for
girl.
next week.
I got an ex girlfriend. Went to Hampton.
Hey.
And she was Miss Hampton
Hey.
when she was there. So when I was dating her, she had the camp. She had the calendar. She was Miss September, and my calendar had to stay on September the entire year on her.
She
month.
was Miss Hampton.
Yeah, she was in the Miss Hampton calendar,
I will say this for next week.
and she was Miss September.
I did learn at Hampton, though, you show me a pretty chick and I can show you a nigga who tired of her.
Oh, that's anywhere. That's
And I'm certain
that's
that's
life.
I'm certain that applies
that is life.
in all black colleges.
That's
and
life.
everywhere.
That's life.
I have
But-
so many comments that
Yeah.
are inappropriate.
That's life.
I'm gonna save mine. I'm gonna save mine for next
Save
week.
for next week. Because when you think Holly Berry,
I was just about to say that. You
David
show me-
Justice is somewhere like, man, fuck that.
Fuck that bitch. You show me
Eric Benet
any
is sitting
bad,
somewhere barefoot like, man, fuck that. Bitch.
any bad chick. It doesn't
No matter
matter.
what.
I can show you a dude that's tired of fucking.
Yep. So we're going to say that all for next week. So check in. Listen in. HBCU.
HBCU homecoming
edition.
episode.
Yes.
That's next week. But this week, we got shit on tap for you. Yep, that was a song. That was a great one. Felt right.
Yeah, he
felt
just
right.
wanted to-
Felt right. I'm gonna tell you
Damo's
something.
good for a song.
I am one of the most melodious motherfuckers I know.
No,
Here we go.
sir.
If there's ever a Grammy for just regular niggas making songs,
Don't look for it coming your way.
Nah,
here's my Grammy acceptance speech.
come on now.
I'd like to thank myself, my melodious voice, and all the motherfuckers who don't like it, but they should.
Here's my response to your speech. boo, get this nigga the fuck up out of here. Play the music to get this nigga up out. He doesn't just Milli Vanilli.
Yep, and this is where
because it takes 2 jugs to be Milli Vanilli.
This is what I do at this point. See, since the hatred is so early, I am going to go on my phone, call Marcus's wife, and snitch. But like, he over here drinking whiskey.
The call is coming soon.
And I heard him giggle with glee.
I just want to let you. You're gonna call her and be like, "Hey, I just want to call and thank you for allowing Marcus to come over here and have all this fun with us."
Like what?
All of this fun.
Put him on the phone.
No, he's busy having fun. Okay, thank you, Damo. And then my phone will ring.
Let me send you the address to where we are.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And that's why I am snitching all the time. All right, so T.
Yeah.
Your story to pick up from last episode.
Oh, okay. So because that ran a little long.
Yeah, hey, this one gonna run long
because
too.
your story was.
Hey man, it was weird.
Had a lot of feedback on that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Shit is real.
They were like, do you think it's true? I was like,
fuck ass shit. Matter of fact,
some of that I don't. Now let me say real quick.
I swear I want to call my cousin. He was like, hell yeah.
There's only one part that I really don't believe. It's the part that
with the 50 bitches part?
No, I can believe that. The part that defies gravity. The fact that you're telling me that you stood on the piping of the back of the toilet but still shitted into the toilet. That means that you had to be doing like squats almost with no. I'm sorry.
All right, so let me tell you how you will do anything to not have shit on you.
I understand.
That is called self-preservation.
No. That's not the part that I'm debating. I'm debating the actuality of you being able to physically squat over the toilet with your feet being planted on the pipage on the back of the. I don't know if pipage is a word, but it felt right when I said it.
Look. Matter of fact,
what? You about to show us video?
What's that say? What? Right underneath the podcast joint. Look,
so true.
No. The whole dialogue. I sent my cousin, sent him the podcast, a link to the podcast from the story time, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sent him something, said the AZ trip story, right?
Yeah.
AZ the Vegas trip.
Yeah.
He says, bet. And then what did he say?
So true.
See?
Yeah.
I was like, nobody believes us. I called him. I was like, nobody believes us. He was like, so true. He said, so true. No one.
I don't believe the pipage part.
That shit is true. All of it's true.
I don't believe it's physical.
Self-preservation is real, man. You don't understand how strong you get when you have to save your own life.
You have to save your own life.
That's right. I might have got dysentery.
Oh my God.
Is dysentery still a thing? Can you still
I don't know.
This is whiskey.
Yeah.
Rubella.
Yeah, so this week you're gonna hear Marcus. It's whiskey this week. Yeah, so.
That's how you know this nigga does not get out and do much.
No. But Damo said, I don't drink till 12.
Well, it's almost 12.
Yeah, it's almost
so
there.
It's almost
I've
time.
been drinking since 10. But but the thing is that
we should beep that out so you just in case your wife listens to it. I've been drinking since. That way she'll be like, oh, for real? You won't be doing it next week. HBC your ass in the house.
You like drinking, huh? Drink these kids down, huh?
HBC you here?
But Damo was saying that you don't drink till 12. And I'm like, well, if you've been up since 3, it's technically
midday.
Even though once you say technically, you're just trying to win an argument. I realize that.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Well, technically,
says Jimmy Buffett.
Damn right.
Story.
All right, so
with it 2 times.
So my story actually has Damo in it.
Surprise!
Right. Yeah, I mean, this
one starts off downhill, huh?
Always. So
this story must be amazing.
So, as been said on this podcast, I am a Washington Redskins fan, and Damo is a Carolina Panthers fan. So this trip, we were going to Charlotte to go see the Redskins play the Panthers.
Somebody was gonna get their feelings hurt. Somebody gonna cry in the car.
So there was 4 of us total.
Yep.
And another buddy of ours, Jay, he's a Carolina Panthers fan.
Okay, and then another Redskins fan.
And then there was another fan there.
There was another fan.
She
no
affiliation. She was just there
for the fun.
Okay. So the 4 of us. There's Jay is white. The other 3 are black.
Oh, I also have a story that can tie into that too.
Okay, all right.
When we hung out, and me and Jason came running to the car like, get the fuck in the car.
Yeah, right. That was in the same trip.
Yeah, get the fuck in the car.
So we drive down in Jason's truck.
So this is already a better car than the.
This is right. This is much better than the PT Cruiser.
Hold on. So you think it's better,
right? So we're in Jason's truck.
Sounds better.
We're in Jason's truck, and we're driving.
Wait
down.
for it.
We're driving down to Carolina, and we're having a good time. We stop off in this little town of what was it, Gillespie?
Okay, so we were coming down. We got into North Carolina. We were on our way to Charlotte. We were like, we need to go. We didn't even get to Charlotte yet.
We didn't.
We were still like an hour or so out.
We were in Carolina.
So I think we stopped off to get gas.
We stopped off to get gas, yep. And then it was in this town, Gillespie.
Yep, we pulled off into this spot called Gillespie.
This little town.
Shout out to the people of Gillespie.
No,
don't shout out.
No, I won't shout out.
Let me retract that shout out into the end of the story.
Shout out to the one brother in Gillespie.
Right. So it's funny. Damo tell the story.
My nigga.
We seen this one dude,
one black dude.
And he looked at us and was like,
that joker looked at us and shook his head like this ain't where you want to
go. Not where you want to be. It's like, this is like, get out.
Yeah,
that's a real fast no. Like one of these, like,
yeah, no, he looked at us and was like he shook his head real slow, like this ain't
like when a quarterback look at a receiver, like I'm gonna throw it to you. No. Not this.
So we stopped off for gas.
That motherfucker looked at us like he has been blamed for every crime.
We stopped off for gas.
Jim Bob?
And Jay comes out and he says, all right, yeah, this has been going, this is all right, been going good.
Now, mind you, we had taken a stop. So Jason could sleep.
So we were taking turns driving. Right. You drove.
I drove us to Gillespie.
Right. A whole nine. So Jason's in the back because we work late night.
Jason's in the back. Mm-hmm. I'm up front driving. Terrence in the passenger seat.
I'm in the passenger seat.
The other person right behind us. Jason is all the way in the back sleeping because he had worked like all night and drove the first leg. So then we stopped off, switched out because he was getting tired. I was like, "Fuck it, I'll take it." Okay. And then we drove. Needed to get gas. Stopped off at Gillespie.
Okay.
All right.
Saw the brother. He was like, "You don't want to be here."
Run. Right. So before Jason gets out the truck to go in because he's going to pay for gas and everything, he's like, yeah, this is cool. This day's going all right. He said because something happened with his tags before we left.
Yep.
Oh, whoa.
So some shit had happened with his tags, and he had to report his truck as stolen.
Yep.
Oh, come on.
Before we left.
Yep.
So he says this as he's about to walk into the gas station.
Which,
like,
Gillespie, North Carolina.
Which officially makes the truck not better than the PT Cruiser.
Right. So he tells us that, and he's like, oh, yeah. I just to let you know, some shit went down with the truck, and then some tags issued, blah, blah, blah. I had to report the joint stolen
Did he
before
say,
we
but
left.
I fixed it?
No. And he was like, but it's all right,
No.
Nah, nigga, nah.
He said the shit so as a matter of fact.
How do you introduce that in Gillespie?
Okay, so he got up, stretched, like, said, hey. He was like, oh, we stopped to get gas. Cool.
Hey, as a matter of fact, I just wanted to let y'all know.
He was like, whoo. Yeah, I had to report the truck stolen, man. I'm glad we got here.
Everything's good. We like
what? And then
I walked in
and paid for gas.
Pay for gas.
So we was pumping gas. We all looked at each other. We're like, what the fuck?
We are 3 black people in Gillespie in a truck with a white man. He's in the back.
Black dude
in a
black dude that walked by was like, that's how I ended up here too. That's how I ended up here as well. Yeah.
So this motherfucker,
I didn't start off here.
By the time he came back out from paying, for the gas and shit,
I'm from Philly.
We are all sitting in the back of the truck.
Look. Look. No one rode shotgun.
No, we went all the way in the back. Like nobody's up front with his ass.
This motherfucker had a Suburban.
Oh, we're in the second 2 and 3.
So y'all all sitting behind
him.
Seatbelts on.
But y'all all sitting behind tinted windows.
Yes. Yeah. We all, and he came back. He was like,
really? Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Really?
Yes,
we like, yeah, motherfucker.
Yes. It gotta be something inappropriate with
I'm
you.
like,
yes.
Because if we get pulled over, we gonna be the ones on the ground.
Yeah. Who tied up this perfectly good white boy back here? Knocked him out and stole this car.
Are you okay, sir?
Right.
Are you okay?
Right.
So, I've caught NWA.
And while we were there,
Jerry Heller, are you fine?
At this gas station,
matter of fact,
across the street, we saw this place. We was gonna go there next. It was called Biscuitville.
Biscuitville.
Nah, once he said the truck was stolen.
Hold on, but see, Biscuitville in the parking lot was like
that joint looked like it was a club. That was loaded.
It was loaded and was cops all over. It was a bunch of cop
North
cars.
Carolina, it might have been the club.
It was all kinds of cops. We was like, "Ooh, we going to Biscuitville when we leave here."
Then we seen them cop cars,
and we saw the cop cars. We was like,
"We won't be going to this Biscuitville."
And we rolling hot as a motherfucker right now, riding dirty as shit.
Not biscuits, but we rolling.
So and needless to say, he drove all the way back from North Carolina on his own trip. The entire trip too. I mean, we was like, "Dude, we would love to help you, but dude." No,
that's called so much for everything. Ain't no extracurricular going on.
What the fuck?
That motherfucker set us up for failure.
Oh, no.
That is
the fact that we were all sitting in the back of the joint when he came back out. He was like, "Seriously?"
He's like, "Hell yeah!" Look, and once we finished pumping the gas, we got out and wiped our fingerprints. Wiped fingerprints off the door handles.
You putting your hands inside your sleeves and
everybody use their shirt and wipe this.
Won't be my fingerprints.
It's like, fuck this shit, dude.
You throwing your cup away. Ain't no trash being left in here.
And that's great. This is just the drive down.
Yeah,
we didn't even get to Charlotte yet.
Oh, hell no.
Car on stove. Car on stove.
Well,
that joint, hell yeah, I remember that joint.
That was a good trip though.
It was a great trip.
It was a great trip. It was fun.
It was a great trip.
It was fun. It was definitely fun.
Yeah. There's so many funny ass stories with that dude. Matter of fact, same joint. We was all out.
Yep.
Drinking.
Yep.
Chilling.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Jason walked off somewhere.
Jason.
And I was like, fuck it. And I found him. And he was talking to some chick. And he was like, no, he was talking to, I think it was a group of motherfuckers and one chick. And we walked past. And he was like, damn, she beautiful. That's what he said. The dudes was like, what the fuck you say? He's like, you gonna talk shit about my sister? He was like, I was like, nigga, you just said she looked good. Like, would you rather him say this ugly? Would you rather him say that's an ugly bitch? Oh, you calling my sister a bitch? I was like, come on, dude. So as I always, this motherfucker Jason says, this motherfucker's notorious for calling somebody a faggot when he gets drunk. He's like, man, fuck this faggot. So this dude and like
three, and
these is all like, these motherfuckers is like big ass Armenian motherfuckers. These motherfuckers was like big Armenians, like they
like the Booyah tribe.
No. Like these motherfuckers all have tracksuits and
AK-47
weapons. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, fuck it. I was like, dude, I'm gonna go ahead and take the first one. You get whatever you can get. I'm gonna hit this motherfucker in the face. And then like the police came around the corner. We were about to go at it. Police came in the corner. I was like, break. This is what we need right now. Break.
There it is.
So that motherfucker Jason took off running. I took off running. We see Terrence and the other motherfuckers. They was getting a cab because that's the whole point. They was getting a cab so we go back to the hotel. Mm-hmm. We was like, get the fuck in the car.
We sit there and these motherfuckers come running around the corner like motioning us, go. And we was like, and we sitting there like, what the fuck is going on?
That's when you got to get in the car and be like, drive, motherfucker, drive.
We'll explain later.
Nigga, we was diving in the back seat and everything.
That's some rush hour.
Hell yeah.
Right.
All because we were getting chased by the police and some Armenians, weapon smugglers.
Oh,
and one fine chick who was definitely fine. I will say that.
It could have been worse, though.
Oh, it definitely could have been.
Nigga, I said the bitch looks good. What?
Yeah.
What?
Right.
Yeah, that motherfucker was getting mad because it was his sister.
Like, what, nigga? Your sister?
Would you rather say she's gross?
Yeah.
It was like, oh, that bitch has some huge ass lips.
That bitch is ugly, and whoever made her is ugly as fuck too. Oh, that's your mama, huh?
I can only imagine how ugly the twat is that spat it out.
Damn.
Is that your sister, or are you just dragging a turd with a leash?
Like, who hit you with a bag of nickels repeatedly?
What's
bitch?
What's old people saying? They motherfuckers be like, oh, bless her heart. That's what they say when a motherfucker retarded. They be like, oh, bless them. Bless you.
When a baby ugly.
You know, so that flips over to.
That's like the Seinfeld episode when they had the ugly baby.
Old people have sayings.
Yeah.
Old people say that no one knows what the fuck it means.
Right. Or we might know, but it don't make sense.
Like shit like
literally.
Shit like you know what they say. No.
Finish that. Yeah.
What's the details?
You left me on a cliff.
Who
right
is
there.
they?
Yeah, who is they?
And what did they say?
What the fuck are they saying?
What are they saying?
And how you know? And I don't know, because I don't know.
But you know what? People do that shit all the time nowadays. Motherfuckers be like, oh, I just can't. Yep. You can't what?
Yep.
Sure. You can't.
I can't with you. You can't what?
You can't what with me?
Sex? You can't have sex with me?
Depending on what you're saying, you're right. You can't.
You can't drink coffee with me?
I can't murder with you.
You're
right. You can't. You can't murder with me.
I can't. I just can't with you. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Well, I got to open that. We don't know. A stitch in time saves 9.
A stitch in time.
What about the other 8?
9 what? What are you talking about? 9.
Is that reference to cats?
What is this stitch in time that we're referencing? Because I'm not.
What's that movie that Oprah had?
Oh,
where she was like Miss Switch. A Wrinkle in Time.
There it is.
Is that it? That's how you fix the wrinkle? By stitching it?
Wow. No, because that's not even how you fix wrinkles, to stitch them. So
yeah. Huh. Wait, it is if you plastic surgery. Ask Joan Rivers. Oh, well, you can't because she's dead.
That's fucked up.
But ask her surgeon.
Oh, another one.
Or Little Kim.
Don't judge a book by its cover. You actually should do something.
I feel like that's, I feel like that's counterproductive.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the cover and the back page are to tell you what the book is about. Like, I wouldn't see the cover of a book with some fish on it, and it has nothing to do with fish.
Right. Well, it's like porn on the front, and this is Jesus Saves. Like, this is a lie.
It's a big ass.
Come on, man.
Big ass butt on the front of it.
I judged this book by the cover. Shit.
So mine is do I look like Boo Boo the Fool? And my thing is, who is Boo Boo?
Boo Boo's angry.
And how did they become such a fool?
Boo was like, why I got to be the fool? I was a fool that one time, okay? Everybody plays the fool. That's how the song goes, right? Why Boo Boo got to always play the fool?
Do I look like Boo Boo the lawyer to you?
What if Boo Boo is a lawyer? But we still call him Boo Boo the fool. We don't give a shit.
As a kid.
I don't give a fuck if you got your law degree,
nigga.
He was
the dumbest.
He was always the fool.
But who'd
always the fool?
Who'd have thunk it? He'd grow up to become an attorney.
Yeah, hey. But he sure was a fool when we was younger.
Boo Boo Watkins and Henry. Law officers Boo Boo Watkins and Henry.
Well, how about a watch pot never boils?
Yes, it does.
It does. It definitely
if you watch it long enough, that bitch is going to start boiling.
Does. Yes.
What? I've seen a pot boil before.
Yes. I've watched a pot boil before.
I've watched fucking Food Network shows where they show a pot boiling.
If you watch Menace to Society when they cooking the crack, they are watching the pot boil. You put the ice cube in and then baking soda and you finish the rest. I'm sure Young Jeezy can share with you how to do it, but
yeah.
There it is. A watch pot does boil.
The fact that you referenced cooking crack.
I'm sorry.
For a watch boiling pot.
I'm sorry.
Further lets me know that you are from De La Ghetto.
De La Ghetto.
Whiskey.
De La Ghetto.
There's boiling of water involved in the process.
What's another either saying or what's another saying? My grandfather used to have a gang of them. A gang of them.
Hold on, were these public sayings or were these just,
oh no, all of this shit was just created.
Yep. 100%.
100%. Like if you fuck up something easy. Like if you making a Betty Crocker cake and it tells you all you need is oil, water, and 2 eggs, and you be like, oh shit, I forgot the 2 eggs. This motherfucker will pop out of nowhere. like one of those help joints from like a video game that just pops up like, if the sun is shining in X, Y, and Z game, you can't see in, you know what I'm saying?
It gives you a hint.
That motherfucker just pops in and be like, send them to school, they fight the teacher. And then it just disappear.
He's stuck there like, what does that
like,
mean?
What the fuck does that even mean?
What does that mean?
Hey, you know what this motherfucker told me? I tell you right now, this motherfucker told me this shit when I was young, and I didn't understand it until I got older. This motherfucker said to me, I think my grandma was going to a funeral or something, and then he came walking past, because this motherfucker was never anywhere. He would always just walk through. Motherfucker walk past, he'd be like, you live long enough, you see everybody die. And kept on going.
Oh,
and I was like,
damn.
Well,
I was like, at 7? At 7, I was like,
I know that's wrong.
I don't know what that means. But at 41, I was like, that's true.
That's true.
That is so true. You live long enough, you will see everybody die. Yeah. That guy's a genius. Genius.
I got one for you. Just because you pour syrup on shit don't make it pancakes.
That's true. I understand that one. I also understand 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other.
That's true.
I also understand we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I also understand that one.
I definitely get that.
I actually like that one. I use that one. I live by that one.
The other ones we were talking about, what? Because I said so?
Because I said
so. I do not respect that at all.
I love that.
I hate that.
I was told that so many times in life. I do not respect it.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
That's a preemption to I'll put hands on you. I'm letting you know. Because I said so. Say it, and then after that comes say another word.
Oh, you must want to beat.
Say another word. say a near not another word.
Say a near nutter.
That
don't nobody say that near nutter like you, baby.
Near nutter means
baby powder.
Don't say a near nutter. Not a near.
Not a near.
Not a near.
Just shut the fuck up.
Not a near, nutter.
There's too many of them.
A nutter butter.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
That's that bullshit.
Nah, here's the bullshit.
Does it?
Nah, nigga, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Hold on, stop. Steve. That sounds like an old saying right there. Nigga, let me tell you something. As if I got a choice. Don't say it anyway.
The old saying is, let me tell you something about me. That's every time somebody says that, a fight comes right afterwards. And let me tell y'all something about me. I ain't gonna keep being called too many bitches.
I ain't gonna keep. Oh look, one of my sayings.
But that doesn't tell you nothing about them.
One of my
it just tell you what you're not gonna do.
The fuck I look like.
Yeah, the fuck I look like.
When I'm real mad, you won't even get the. It'll just be fuck I look like, and a sound for the. Fuck I look like.
Tell you something about me. I'm gonna be called a bitch one more time, and I'm shooting this whole place up. Tell you something about me.
When niggas say that, you better listen up.
Yeah.
I want to hear what he got to say.
Yeah,
I want to hear something about him.
Because it's never anything. It's never anything happy. It's like,
it's not
let me tell you something
positive.
about me. I enjoy a good flower. No, let me tell you something about me. My pant size is a 34.
No.
Home
that's
is calling.
That's not home.
That's definitely home.
What? Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna message that we're wrapping up the podcast.
Hey, I told you. I dropped a dime. I dropped 2 nickels.
I mean, you're officially 2 hours here.
That's why if she listens, then she'll know that I'm lying. So I'm recording now.
Hey, we're wrapping up the podcast right now, sweetie cakes.
But yeah, that was definitely all old sayings that I'm gonna probably hear when I get home.
Oh yeah, you gonna hear the let me tell you something about me.
Yeah, let me tell you something about me.
Let me tell you something about me. Okay. I didn't marry a motherfucker so he can record a podcast.
Let me tell you something about me. I like fun too. Okay, you ain't gonna be the only one in this relationship having fun.
Do I?
Now you gonna get you smelling yourself.
Yeah. Let me tell you something about me.
Smelling yourself today, Marcus. You know what?
I killed my first husband.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
No. First of all, what do you mean first husband? I didn't know there was a first husband. I ain't gonna go second. No,
you don't know everything.
Hell no. What I like, Derrick Rose?
Marcus.
No, I'm Michael Jordan. Okay? Hell no.
I don't have any panties on.
Oh shit.
Hey, speaking of panties,
shit you wouldn't pay for.
Things you wouldn't pay.
Things you wouldn't pay for. So.
Would you pay for draws?
This week,
no.
This week on Facebook, I put a question to my fans, the 7 of them. And,
not Facebook fans.
Yeah, Facebook fans. And the question was, because it came up because, there's a fumble in the room.
Man.
Fumble in the room. Man down.
Fuck it.
See, when you live alone, you
we
can
get
say
that
fuck
later.
it.
Hey, look, I tried to grab it with the back of my hand. I had a bitch slapping it first.
You all don't know what just happened, but we normally get popcorn and juice, quote unquote.
Popcorn and juice like fucking toddlers.
Yeah, it's in Indian style. And
duck.
T to the.
Yeah, I had a fumble.
T to the fumble.
Popcorn.
Yeah, fumble the popcorn. Damo tried to intervene.
I tried to catch it, except use the wrong side of my hand.
Exactly. Like he was just going to hit it off the back of his hand. And
so I literally bitch slapped it across the room.
So there's popcorn all on the floor.
Which made it go from a spill to a TO celebration.
There it is. Real fast. There it is.
Oh, wow.
So, a friend of mine, we sitting around talking, and he was like, he refuses to pay for bottled water. He feels like he shouldn't have to. It comes from the sky. It's 3/4 of the planet. And I get it. So I understood. From my standpoint, I say, look, I refuse to pay for parking, and I refuse to pay for fried chicken. Why fried chicken, you ask? Because it's readily available in the black community for free.
Readily available.
If I go to church, I stay afterwards, fried chicken.
What if you don't go to church?
If you don't go to church, let's say you go to school one day. I work in school.
They be having fried chicken.
Guess what they gave the other day? Yesterday, fried chicken. Hey, you need to buy something. Football team didn't eat. They need to eat the day before the game. We need to give them something. We either gonna get them pizza or what? Fried chicken. Fried chicken is readily available for free, and people don't mind sharing it. They're not gonna share a crab cake, nigga. What? Get the fuck out of here! And let me get one of them shrimps. Hey, nigga, suck my dick. You're not getting these shrimps.
But they're
fried chicken. You can get some fried chicken. So I asked the question. I said, hold on. So what's some other stuff that you refuse to pay for? I had some people tell me. Some people said shipping and handling.
Hey, fuck that.
Oh, I'm with you on that.
ATM fees. I
won't buy your product if I got to pay for this.
If it ain't on Prime, you won't get it from me, brother.
Look, we done got spoiled. Mm-hmm. Some people said they refuse to pay for Metro. I don't even know how they pull that off.
What? Would they hop the gate?
I don't know. Maybe they just like, fuck it. I'm not doing public transportation.
That was a white person that wrote that. Hey. That's some entitled white people shit.
Hey, somebody said they refuse to pay for speeding tickets. They fighting all of them.
Hey, I do that. I won't pay for them either, motherfuckers. Especially ones in DC, old snitching ass cameras, bitch ass.
Them cameras are the worst.
Yeah, ain't nobody tell DC to have a fucking speed limit of 20.
And they drop the speed limits everywhere there's a camera. Yep. They drop it so that they can get you.
Yeah, real quick.
They can get you, right?
It just go from 45 to 30.
They got
and it's right before the camera.
Yeah, they got it at 40. But no, one place they dropped it what it was. So initially it was 50 miles per hour on 295. They dropped it to 40. That way, if you're doing a little bit above what you're used to, you're now eligible for that ticket.
Fucking DC, bro.
Yeah, there's some assholes in DC. I'm from there, but fuck that. Most people, of course, said they're not paying for pussy. Even though, fellas.
Okay, so.
And this is what I said. Indirectly, we pay for pussy.
This made me angry.
It's like Damo just figured this out.
Yeah, this made me angry.
That he's been paying for it.
Right. I never looked at it that way.
Yes, I have always looked at it that way.
You've been paying for it your whole life.
I'm so disgusted.
That's why I only used to do date number 1. And after that,
you know what?
You can eat over here.
I don't want to date anymore.
I feel you. And there's why.
Yeah. It's Damon's face is
Super Bowl ring over here.
He's like
Damon's face is angry and my face is smiling. Honey, I'm on my way home soon.
You know what I'm doing now? Cosby and shit.
Whoa! All right, so hold on. Whoa!
If I'm gonna spend some money, it's gonna be on Quaaludes.
He was like, I now understand.
Okay.
I'm not saying I agree with them, but I understand.
The opinion of Damo does not represent the entire.
Because I feel like this, right? By the time I get caught, I'll be what, 80 something? If I go down the Bill Cosby route, that's good. I did that.
No, here's why you won't be. You won't last that long because
I'm not Bill Cosby.
He didn't know, but that, and he did it during a time where there wasn't the internet, there wasn't social media, there wasn't. All of that, so you just heard you heard the inklings of it. Like think about when we found out about it.
I'm not famous though.
It don't matter. You will be famous.
They're just like, oh, regular dude just roofing me.
Yeah, you will become famous, especially when they play this fucking podcast and say he was planning on it.
Every other chick in college,
right?
He was planning on it, and he said it on the podcast, and then started doing it. You're now
premeditated.
I'm going to be doing interviews.
I mean,
Damon's a good friend of mine, and I knew he was going to start roofing me. I knew it. I told him not to on the podcast. He said, "Fuck it." I said, "Don't do it."
You know what though?
I'm married. He's in prison.
That really is going to just take me out the game, bro. Like
prison does take you out the game.
I'm saying,
you're talking about the first.
I'm talking about just paying for shit. Like now, I feel like I got to keep like a rolling tab.
A ledger.
Yeah, I got to keep a ledger now.
I mean, you keeping records. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, what are we paying taxes? I mean, what are we doing over here?
I'm gonna start claiming these bitches on my taxes. If I'm dropping dimes like that, I never looked at it that way.
Yeah. All those meals, all those drinks,
all those meals, all those drinks, everything, man.
You know why I never paid? You know, I never paid attention because I was like, I'm gonna end up eating and drinking anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you've doubled the.
You weren't
gonna eat and drink this much,
right?
You know what I'm gonna start doing?
Your tab was gonna be $50.
Tapas.
Yeah. Or no. Here's what you do. You eat beforehand. So I already ate already, but when we go on this date,
now
I'm just gonna have an appetizer.
I have appetizers, right.
And I was gonna drink anyway, and then
I'm gonna go to nothing but buy one get one free drink spots.
I feel
so you gonna do tapas?
I'm gonna play the game, motherfuckers. Buy one get one free. Ladies' night shits.
Well, no. So my thing was always
you gonna have to put your work in.
You pay for the first time.
Female to get me a buy one get one.
Pay for the first date, and then after that, we're just having fun over my house. And then Antonio Brown them. Come out the bathroom, bucket ass naked.
Bucket naked.
Oh, I just thought I'd put this on your back. If you don't mind.
Right? Oh, there's a line. I think I crossed it.
That's it.
Sorry. So, other stuff, though. People said they weren't going to pay for. Car wash.
That's a luxury.
I mean, true, but I feel
you got to pay for that. You got to pay for that. You know what You know what I don't want to pay for? I'm going to tell you what I don't want to pay for. I don't want to pay full price when I go someplace and have to use self-checkout.
Yeah.
Okay. And at the grocery store?
Yep. I don't want to pay full price.
Right.
I feel like if I have to work there, like obviously I did not apply for this. I'm
doing somebody's job.
I did not apply for this fucking job.
Damn right.
I left my job to come get something from Target. Yep. And you only got self-checkout lines available?
Right. You got one or two lines.
Well, here's the thing. I don't work here. Mm-hmm. So I'm not paying full price for this shit. If I got to put the job, I got to do the work. Don't the employees get a discount? It's called an employee discount for a different. Like,
I need to pay
I'm an
less.
Employee, right?
But now think about how nasty that line would be though for self-checkout. If you were giving discounts to people who did self-checkout.
But that's what you want people to use self-checkout though, right? Nigga, all I'm saying is
I watched people steal from self-checkout. Like they walked around the whole goddamn thing.
I've watched people steal at the cash register. And
those people were friends of mine.
Exactly. So the point is,
next week
I'm not going to fucking pay full price for self-checkout. Okay. I feel like if I have to work here, I want employee discounts. Period. Point blank. End of it.
Right. You might as well ask me to stock some fruit.
I might as well.
Yeah, I feel.
At the end of the day, if I worked at KFC and there was still some chicken left, they were like, hey, you want to take some home?
You goddamn right. And that's why, once again, I'm not paying for fried chicken. Yes.
You're welcome.
But other places.
And that's how comedy duos do
it. Somebody said they're not paying for parking at a mall.
You shouldn't. There's so many places that have, like land is out here.
Yeah, like I shouldn't have to. Now, here's one that they caught me off guard. Somebody said that they're not paying for oxygen. And then somebody else came behind them and was like, shit, you ever seen all these old people with these tanks?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I'm about to say.
You might have to pay for oxygen. Matter of fact, if there's anything you would pay for, it would be oxygen.
Okay. So
I ain't paying for this shit.
Okay, so
how much you need?
Here's the thing. What is it with those old motherfuckers that they need oxygen?
They got lung problems.
They've been vaping.
From what?
They've been vaping for 70 years.
From cigarettes?
Smoking cigarettes for
all right, here we go.
Years.
Right there. Nope.
It's self-inflicted.
Nope, you don't deserve it. I feel like anything self-inflicted, you don't get to have anything.
Why? Even if you got the money for it, that's fucked up. I got money for it. I got money to pay for oxygen.
If you got the money for it, you wouldn't be in a casino playing penny slots.
No, I'm doing this to keep myself active.
No, you're not paying for it.
I can't go play basketball. What am I going to swim?
Medicaid is paying for that shit. Which means go swimming? I'm paying for your ass.
No, I'm paying Kaiser. They took it out of my check.
Medicaid is paying that shit. Most old motherfuckers is getting that motherfucker from Medicaid, and that shit is like an oxygen joint coming from their Medicaid. And if I'm paying for your old ass to have oxygen, I'd rather
coming from the Medicaid.
I'd rather that shit go to my Social Security because I don't smoke shit and I won't need oxygen.
That's fucked up.
And all you gonna do is blow the extra money that you get to save from my Medicaid paying for your own penny slot.
I'm moving on. Chip Jones.
You know what I'm gonna do from that? You know what I'm gonna do from now on? I'm gonna go to the casino, just snatch the oxygen tubes out of motherfuckers' noses.
That is fucked up.
And then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit right next to him and just keep breathing in hard, like.
And they nephew gonna chase you down the street like on Friday at the Next. Their nephew's gonna chase you in the alley, just like they did Craig and Day.
That's what I'm gonna do. Or put a fan next to him. Like you need some.
So here's one that I messed up. Someone said that they don't pay for most movies; they stream bootlegs.
Oh yeah.
I thought they were saying moist movies, referring to porn.
Oh, fuck.
Which was an even better answer. Right. Because that's one thing that you wouldn't pay for.
Can I tell you that a moist movie?
I've never heard anybody refer to it as a moist movie. I would
never want to hear anybody refer to it. That joint is horrible.
A moist
movie.
Ew.
That's what I thought I read.
That's nasty. That's how I know that you should not be teaching the youth.
I teach math.
Now I am one of those people. I don't like paying for. I'll go to movies if I really want, like the Marvel movies and stuff like that. Everything else,
I don't feel like paying extra.
Man, okay, can I tell you that?
It's just so freaking expensive.
I bought a ticket to go see Hidden Figures and never went to the movie theater and just bootlegged it from the house.
Come on,
damn.
Why? Because you wanted to.
I wanted to get the bread. Yeah, you wanted to
support it, but I didn't want to go to the movie theater.
If I go to the movies these days, it's always like during the day.
I fandango that shit.
I
pay for the ticket.
I can't go.
And then I have the option. But if I just want to bootleg it.
Yeah, I gotta really like a movie to go to the movie theater.
That did the same thing with. I did the same thing with Fences.
I don't watch movies. I didn't go why I have the reference points of the dude that was in that movie I don't watch new movies and shit.
Right.
You also watch bootlegs and you can't make their faces out because it's so blurry.
No, because the bootlegs don't give you the titles at the end to know exactly what that nigga's real name is.
A lot of bootlegs do give you the title at the end, but it's in Korean.
Yeah, there it is. Wow, can he
right. Like, oh. So there's a sale on beef ribs, huh? Interesting.
Right. Yeah, I was with me not wanting to pay for something. I told y'all earlier. I can't pay for the bags now. That's the thing.
Fuck that. Yeah. How am I supposed to get the bitch out here?
You go to a store now and they want you to pay 5 cents or 10 cents for a bag.
10 cents for a bag.
It's like, really? When did this happen?
How about this? How about this? How about I self-checkout? You give me the bag for free. Hey!
Not bad. But what about places that don't self-checkout? Like the little corner stores in D.C.?
It's everywhere.
Oh, like then that's when you put the shit in your pocket and be like, I'm leaving.
I'm telling you, I put this in my pocket along with the other shit I had already stole.
I just walk away from these little.
You wear hammer pants.
I go.
Stuff your shit full of like
steaks lock you the fuck up the minute you walk in with hammer pants on. Hey man, lock this nigga the fuck up.
Oh, this is all my crotch.
Detain this nigga right now, man.
I was born with whale dick.
This nigga got hammer pants. Where the fuck did you get hammer pants?
I have elephantitis. I have elephantitis of my nutsack.
What uncle kept his hammer pants? Some nigga that got locked up in '87.
I've got just coming home. I got elephantitis in my lower regions. It hangs down this much and happens to smell like chocolate.
Hey, you know what's funny about that? I remember hearing about I forget what gangster it was
who had elephantitis of the nuts.
Yes,
a gangster.
Yes, it might have been because he had it in jail.
Like Bumpy Johnson.
Yes, like maybe Al Capone or somebody like that. Johnson. But I remember going to the Walter Reed Science Museum.
That was the most random name. Like Bumpy Johnson,
just because of Bumpy. That's what
because he was a gangster.
But we in there and the lady says, "Yeah, so this right here is Al
Capone's nuts.
Al Capone had elephantitis when he died.
Was it Al Capone or we just saying?
I'm just saying it, but I believe I might be right. But they said and he had this, and this is his scrotum. I'm young.
They had it in a jar.
All I knew was balls and nuts. So I raised my hand. Excuse me, ma'am. What is scrotum?
DC Public Schools.
All the kids around me are crying, laughing. They swear I'm trying to be funny. And like, come here, boy. Come here. Get over here.
Like, no, I really want to know.
Hey, nigga, scrotum is nuts. Like, oh, okay. Now I see why that came off as wrong. I didn't know.
Find out.
What class would I have learned scrotum in? Which class would that have been? Algebra?
Sex ed.
This was no.
Yeah.
Okay, wasn't paying attention to sex ed. At that stage of the game, I felt like I knew enough to get through the game. Yeah, to get to the finals.
I'm literally trying to figure out
which gangster it was.
Yeah,
I'm going with that. Yeah,
John Dillinger.
Don't think it was him, but I don't know.
I'm literally reading it. John Dillinger. A giant jar had an elephantitis leg in it.
No, I remember scrotum. I'm certain.
Yeah,
I didn't create that story in my head. That wasn't the Mandela effect. That's what happened. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Mandela effect, check out the podcast.
That's right.
Check out episode
whichever one the fuck that
something
one was.
Something like that.
Yeah.
11, 12.
Listen to all of them and figure it out.
Yeah, listen to all of them. Yeah, I don't know which one it is. Anyway, where were we going with this though? We were
going with I don't remember, but we were definitely talking about.
We were talking about not paying for something, and then we got sidetracked on.
You just talking about the things
gangster balls,
things that we wouldn't pay for.
I don't know how we got the gangster balls.
Some of the bags. We weren't gonna pay for them.
Yep, we thought.
I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this live because this hurts.
You brought up the balls though.
Whiskey, but I didn't come out of nowhere with that.
I feel like you did.
We have it on. We're recording this right now.
I'll listen back.
I'll figure it out when we do the editing.
I'm mad that we can't remember. There's three of us and we just sitting here together. So it's not just me.
I go down the rabbit holes. I do it.
That's true.
I go down.
Now, me personally, I used to do that ridiculously on YouTube.
Yeah, I go down.
Where you just start off with wrestling and then it ends up with people getting dunked on, then people getting shot, and then big titties, and then you just end up on Pornhub. What? I think my rabbit hole always is like that.
He's like, that's my.
That's where my rabbit hole ends.
I would like to know what about wrestling and niggas getting shot made you want to go jerk off?
No, that's the natural progression.
It just goes. Or like if you're wrestling, then all it takes is a female wrestler to jump in the ring, and
it's like, oh, hey.
Or you might watch wrestling, then you watch Glow.
There you go.
And then that.
No one watches that.
Down the rabbit hole. You never know where the rabbit hole's going to take you. I'm not a rabbit.
I do go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. You end up with abandoned houses and conspiracy theories.
One thing I don't do with rabbit holes, I don't never just put my head in and see what's down there. I jump like, hey, I'm all in. Yeah. I go spelunking.
Yeah, I like watching the abandoned water parks.
I will spelunk in the rabbit hole.
Oh God,
good old spelunk.
Oh God, help us.
What's well, shit. If we're not paying, what else? I mean, if we're not paying for anything, like there's certain things I will pay for. I will pay for booze. I feel like I should pay for booze.
Yeah, I pay for.
I feel like
spinach.
What?
Yeah, we just call it spinach for.
Oh, you talking about the sticky of the icky?
Yeah. Worth paying for.
Yeah, that's produce.
But if I can not pay, then hey, like a friend of mine, he grows his own.
I was about to say, I got buddies that made a greenhouse in his backyard.
Something about growing my own, but my damn self, I ain't building no greenhouse. But
well, how's it going to?
I don't know. I haven't figured that out. I haven't thought any further than just the thought of it.
Math teacher.
Yeah. Not science.
Yeah, not agriculture.
Horticulture.
He did not go to an A&T.
Never successfully grew anything.
Did not go to an A&T.
Nope, not at all. Business degree.
Yeah. No, he went to Hampton.
Yeah, there it is.
I'll tell you what I will do though. I will trade off. I will definitely trade off for something. For example, like I said earlier, if I do the self-checkout, give me my bags for free.
True.
I will do that. I will definitely do that. But
I'm about to say I'll pay for parking if you're gonna validate.
Well, there you go. Paying.
I buy some shit out of Harris Teeter.
But I feel like that's why you should pay for parking in a mall because that's literally what's happening.
Right.
If
you provide the structure, nigga, that's why I'm here.
But only if you buy something though. Because if you don't buy nothing, nigga, you just walked around.
But guess what I did do? I came in.
True.
You want the foot traffic,
but that ain't keeping this shit open.
My foot traffic.
If everybody goes in and nobody buys nothing, this mall.
But what if I came with another person?
Then you end up with Landover Mall.
Exactly. You end up with Landover Mall.
You end up with Landover Mall.
You end up with Greenbelt.
Exactly.
Which is still there. Which is still there.
Have you? Okay. We are from. When the last time you been to Forestville Mall?
I don't know.
So I went.
Okay.
In my 20s.
I've been not too long ago.
Nigga, ain't it? It's not what. It's nothing like what I remember.
It's not great.
It's terrible. Back in the day, Forestville was where you went to get stuff. Back in the day,
because I was uptown. So that was a long ass.
I went to Landover.
All right, so I grew up in.
I went to Landover PG Plaza.
That's where I went. Landover. I go to Forestville too.
I hate that name that it's called now.
What's that?
It's always gonna be PG Plaza. Now they call it the Mall at Prince George's.
The Mall at Prince George's.
Oh, is that what they call it?
It should be Prince George's something. Prince George's County. Where the Mall at Prince George's nuts. What? Prince George's what?
And it's still the same shit. It ain't like Chris Rock said it a long time. The black mall ain't nothing but sneakers and baby clothes.
That's true. That's why I hate going to the
He's like
sneakers, baby clothes, and a place where you can get T-shirts made.
Yeah. Right.
My wife
always got to be able to get a 1 day order for a Rest in Peace T-shirt.
It is sunrise, sunset. Yeah. Clouds, birds, and a nigga in a jumpsuit.
You got to get a rush order for that, and you got to get a hat embroidered.
That's true.
There we go.
With your crew name on it. But classic.
But yeah, Forestville, man, when Forestville Mall, it is totally different, man.
It's ain't shit in there. Probably like
it's nothing in there.
A fucked up food spot.
It's like
sells halal.
Yeah. And the great cookie is still there.
And one of them boutique women's boutique clothes joints that just sell dresses, but it's always an Indian lady in there. Shout out to India.
And a middle of the mall watch that's
joint, a place to fix your iPhone screen.
Yeah.
And that place that chicks go get the ears pierced.
Somewhere to buy slushies too.
Yeah, gotta have a slushy
machine somewhere in there.
Gotta have a slushy spot and a great cookie.
I'm telling you, the great cookie, and they had the great cookie.
Maybe somebody doing eyebrows.
Nah, it's up in the air.
That might be going a little too high.
I will say a barbershop though.
Yes, I
will say that
a barbershop.
But there's always gonna be one anchor store though. There has to be one store.
It was like a Target. It was a Target. It has to be
one store that keeps
niggas
niggas coming in
or
for
Kohl's or something.
Is that Macy's not there no more?
I don't think so. I know the Target's still there.
I don't think Macy's is there.
They used to have a Macy's.
Or the JCPenney.
I think it was a Macy's.
I think JCPenney.
If it's JCPenney's, Macy's should feel disrespected.
No, I think it was JCPenney.
I just want to say that. If you got too confused,
I'm almost positive.
Macy's should be like, you know what? Fuck that. We're going back to just in New York.
Huh.
The hell with us being like the new age hex.
The Black Mall.
I do recall going through the back of that Macy's like behind the scenes, like not in the retail spot.
Hold on, we talking about the same mall? We talking about
in Forestville, yeah.
Forestville? Oh, I thought you were talking about PG Plaza again.
No.
I was like, I got it.
I think that was JCPenney.
I think it's a Macy's. I want to look this up now.
I think it's JCPenney.
You know they have speaking of going down the rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm. We're there. We're down there.
There's a website called deadmalls.com.
Dead Malls?
Deadmalls.com that talks about all the malls that are like tinkering on death. Yeah. Like for instance, down in the Hampton area, there was a mall called Tower Auditorium.
Well, that should have been gone a long time ago.
And I know this because I worked at the bingo hall across the street.
Not the bingo hall.
And Allen Iverson's mother came in there with a young tender and a diamond and platinum 3 around her neck and played bingo from 7 to midnight. Like, oh, hey, girl, I'm over here smoking these Vantage cigarettes.
Not these Vantage.
They had one good-ass shoe store in there and a Sears, and that was it. I'm certain it's gone now. It was in Portsmouth.
Portsmouth,
Virginia.
Portsmouth.
But, yeah, Landover, what are they going to do with Landover?
Oh, they don't even call it Forestville Mall no more.
What is it, the mall at Forest Village?
It's called Center at Forestville.
Oh, shit.
Ooh. Wow, that makes it a lot better. That means you still won't get jumped at the Applebee's.
Oh, you'll get jumped because niggas will be underneath your car waiting for you.
I also realized niggas still stealing rims.
I
saw a Honda Accord the other day sitting on plastic crates with all the rims gone. I was like, this nigga didn't do this to himself.
A friend of mine just posted a picture. She said she went in her neighborhood and somebody's car was up on bricks.
I was like, God damn, like niggas still doing that shit?
Stealing rims.
I'm glad they're not stealing radios out the truck. Like,
right.
I'm gonna steal this nigga's factory shit.
Hey, dude, I'm looking at the directory. It is a JCPenney.
Aha.
Yeah. Macy's should jump you outside.
There was
Do we look like JCPenney's to you, bitch ass nigga?
There was like a couple stores
6 in
where
one hand, half a dozen in the other.
It was like a clothing store, like a little independent clothing store, but they had like 5 shirts on the wall. It just looked so bad.
Shout out to Jay Raz, because you know he supports DeMarco Solar. You ever heard of him talking about that?
No.
It's a madness shooters hobo
derivative
type urban. What's the word I'm looking for? Urban fashion that he always supports there, and they're in the middle of that mall.
In the middle of this mall?
In the middle of Forestville.
Oh my god!
What's it called?
DeMarco Solar.
It's probably
in fact, I'm not gonna say that again because y'all ain't put up no money.
It's probably the one I saw. They had like 5 shirts, and it was this dude sitting all the way in the back
selling crack.
It sure is in there. It sure is in there.
Yep.
Cuts Unlimited is in there.
Barbershop.
With a K?
Nope.
Okay.
Then
they're not doing it right.
Look, check this out. There's a spot called First Down.
Hats and shit?
Nope.
Jerseys?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you would think it's like the actual First Down, like the jackets.
Glad it's not, because that sounds terrible. That's a terrible store.
It's not First, it's 1ST. That's how they don't get sued.
That's the difference, yep.
A gang of foot stores, shoe stores,
all of them. Shoe City, my city, your city.
A gang of jewelry spots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Turn your wrist green.
A tax spot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Another jewelry spot. Another jewelry spot. A hot dog joint. Every place has a last stop. Every hood spot has a last stop.
And you go in there and a bitch is going to chase you around. Can I help you with anything? No, I'm
good.
I'm just looking.
No, I'm good, man.
Oh, can I help? Would you like to see that? No, bitch. I said I'm good.
You know we just got these in. I don't ask you.
I do not have $127 for a medium T-shirt.
Right?
No.
You know. This just came out. Like, bitch,
good.
I
just came out. Right? I just came out of my car just to look around.
That's all I'm doing.
That's what I said.
All I want to do is look around.
Leave me alone.
God damn.
Play the Michael Jackson theme behind me.
Sometimes customer service can get you fucked up.
Leave me alone.
Hey, let me tell you something. I was in Greenbelt Mall, which is another shithole.
Same.
Same mall, just a different place.
And I'll tell you what, I seen a nigga get his ass whooped in last stop.
I'd be mad as shit
for
to get
trying
whooped.
to steal.
Hey, I'd be mad to get whooped in Greenbelt Mall.
You know the hooks. You know the hooks that they be trying to get the jackets on.
Yeah,
they was just jabbing this motherfucker with the joint like they cattle prod this nigga while other motherfuckers just punched him in the back of the head.
The hooks that you get the T-shirt from.
They were just poking this motherfucker. Like the chicks would just poke him, and like niggas came through and was just straight haymaker in this motherfucker. I was like, what did he try to take?
You know that mall still has an arcade.
Yeah. Did you know that they still had a movie theater?
Yeah.
Have you been in that movie theater? Because the last time I went, my shoes stuck to the ground.
I'd be afraid that my jeans stick to the seats.
My shoes.
I walked in that joint and it was like
Look, and somebody comes in with a flashlight and wants to check your ticket too.
Right.
Can I see your ticket?
Nigga, I'm the only one in this
Can you
bitch.
check my ticket? Can you check my blood to make sure I didn't get any type of syphilis from sitting down in this seat?
They show the film and then you can hear a nigga talking. Hey, nigga, I turned the shit on, didn't I?
Look, here's the thing. Greenbelt Mall movie theater don't play the originals. They play the bootlegs on just a big screen. So here's the thing. Somebody walks in front of you, but on the screen, somebody's walking in front of it.
Hey, somebody told me that Marlowe Heights has fold-up chairs as their movie theater.
Like,
that's what they say. As in independently, like I can fold mine up. But
like the joints you get from church events?
Yes, that you stack up at the end of the event.
Oh.
I'm telling some of these shit like
wow.
Like somebody's phone gonna ring and the Wi-Fi gonna interfere with the movie. Like, oh shit, that nigga got an Instagram post. Came right on the movie screen.
Hey, shit. One thing white people do have right about stereotypes. Black people in the movie theaters do not know how to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I remember going to Riverdale Theater.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Nigga, I went there on a date.
I can
Never
tell you,
again.
Let me tell you about River. I went to a movie.
Riverdale or Rivertown?
Rivertown. I went to
Rivertown.
Out in Oxon Hill?
Yes,
yeah.
I went to the movie with my mama in Rivertown when I was younger.
No, nigga, no.
Went to see, I forgot what the fuck we saw. But this nigga was talking to some chick the whole time. This is before the movie. And then her friend came in and said something. He was like, "Shut up, you chicken head hoe." Nigga, I swear to God, I laughed so hard.
I remember I went and saw Menace to Society at Rivertown when it came out.
Hold on. Because I feel like I saw Menace to Society at Rivertown or Marlowe Heights.
Where else do you go see Menace to Society?
No, I didn't need to feel the whole experience.
Back then, that is the only place they were showing it.
Right, because they weren't showing it everywhere.
You couldn't go to Pentagon. And
damn sure couldn't.
I'm going to go to Mazda Gallery.
Saw that at Rivertown, and I remember that part. Remember that part when they stole the Maxima?
Yeah.
So at that time, I was driving a Maxima that looked just like that, but I didn't have the rims on it. So I'm in the movie theater sweating. I'm just like, fuck, my car better be out front when I come out of this joint. I'm like, God,
we supposed to be brothers.
I was like, oh my God, he's stealing my fucking car. I'm like, that bitch better be out there when I get out there, because these niggas will steal it just because it's like, oh,
computer love.
You just reminded me of a topic we were going to discuss.
Hey,
bad dates.
Hey,
and I thought of it only because one of mine.
Good date, bad date stories. I'll do it. Let's go. Rabbit hole. I'm in.
One of mine that was we're good friends now, and I'm not gonna say her name. Fuck that. But we went on a date.
Oh, you know who you are.
At the end of the date ends. I take her home. What have you? Maybe like years later, because I thought it was an average date. Years later, she told me that she stole my car. She said that, do you remember that first date? Yeah, I stole your car. I had an issue that I had to fix, and I just remember when I left during the middle of the movie, and I came right back. Yeah, I had driven down the street, and
how into this movie and not into her were you? Because if I feel like if a bitch leaves and has to take your car to get there, she wasn't gone for 5 minutes.
She wasn't. It was a movie. First of all, I hate going to movies. I fall asleep on a movie in a heartbeat.
Wow.
But I didn't realize that she had taken my car down the street.
Because she did not come back immediately.
Well, one, I knew she was going. This is what, in terms of the stealing of the car, I knew she was going to get something out of the car. I didn't know she was taking
for 20 minutes.
Wherever she went, it didn't take 20 minutes. But she had enough time to get in the car and go down the street.
Huh.
And I also had one date with a chick. I pick her up. We go out.
You got Felicia. I need to use your car.
No, because he ain't take Felicia on a date. And if you took Felicia on a date, you get whatever you deserve.
I need to use your car.
But another chick, I take her out. We go out, come back, and she has left her keys in the house and has to break into the house. And I got to stand and watch Lookout. And this is in the hood. And I just remember seeing her little legs kicking as she goes into this basement window. Comes around, opens the door. We come inside. We land in the bed. And I'm like, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, just this whole thing has become too hood for my taste. And then she said something like, you know what? My son has stole my blunt. I'm like, you know what? I got to leave. That was just the last straw. So I felt like I had to shit and then had to leave. You can use my bathroom? Like, nah, this shit that I got right here, I can't share this with you.
Okay.
Oh, before you even get to yours, because yours is going to be elaborate. I know it. I did this house party joint on the girl before.
House party
where she got real drunk.
Okay, so far so good.
Yeah, but it got so bad. I thought it was going really good, but I'm like, then it went too far.
Way left.
So it was like, all right, I ain't dealing with this chick for the rest of the night. So I took her back to her place. She was living with like her mom or some shit like that. I propped her up on the door. Banged on the door and ran.
Like Cuz from House Party. Yeah.
So she opened the door and she fell in the front door.
That is hilarious.
I got one.
That is hilarious.
I went on a date with a friend of ours. One date with her. Just once.
He know her.
And I said, I'm going to take my chances.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my chances
I'm saying,
on
like,
this one. Right.
Like she looked familiar as shit. Okay.
We went to a Redskins game.
Oh, that's where you went wrong.
I wore, of course, me being an asshole, I wore a Packers jersey, so people were like booing me as I'm walking in my seats.
Of course.
But the bad part got bad when we come out of the game and I can't find the car. And I don't remember where I parked at all. And people have left. Like, we really can't find the car.
Thinning out the herd. Yours should be left.
Yeah, it's getting bad. Yeah. And the sarcasm from this one was like, okay, are you being funny or are you really angry? Are you like, it's back and forth, which one? And then it just becomes, okay, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear. I'm stuck with you. So I'm angry as well. But it of course, being who we are, wouldn't stop. The jokes wouldn't keep coming. It was just like, and by the end when I dropped her off, her cousin came outside and, we all knew each other. And matter of fact, he used to be a comedian. He comes out and I'm like, hey, get this bitch the fuck out of my car right now. We would continue to be great friends and all, but never again. Ever again. Again, ever. Just because I didn't like the way she handled it.
Let me tell you. I have gone out. It's some weird ass shit that happens to me. It's a lot of weird shit.
Why do I feel like you generate the weird ass shit?
I don't.
I feel like you create the weird ass shit.
Okay. So,
go.
Met a chick at Trade Winds.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Bing! Stop there. That's
Met a chick at Trade Winds.
Spiral downhill.
I used to date a bartender that worked there.
So she had...
you guys live dangerously.
So she had a nice lower half.
Yeah, would you like to what?
Nice lower half.
Lower half.
I was like, hey, slide numbers. Let me take you out. She was like, cool beans. Not really cool beans. She didn't say cool beans, but she was like, yeah, slid numbers. You know what I'm saying? Linked up. We go out on a date. All right. So I pick her up. At the time, I had a classic PG nigga car. I had a Caprice.
Oh my God.
I had a Caprice Classic.
Bubble or box?
I thought you were going to say like a Maxima wagon.
I'm no.
I had a bubble Caprice Classic. The horn on the steering wheel was fucked up, so I had a button on the side that you hit. That was the horn, right? Just so you know what we're talking about. Had TVs in it, because that's what you do. Anyway, that had nothing to do with anything.
You was very...
you were balling.
100%.
Ghetto fabulous.
Yep. Got the TV from got it from a swap meet in South Carolina.
I got me a Merlin nigga
True
with
story.
a Caprice bubble.
So I picked this chick up off of Stanton Road.
Oh my God, this is just becoming more and more hood.
So I have
you stopped and got a blunt in the 40.
I got CD in the car, cranking, just like I think gangsta ass music as usual, right? Listening to gangsta ass music. This bitch gets in the car, looks like a fucking dime. Hops in the car, right? Ejects my CD.
Oh hell no!
Puts in Kim.
As in Lil Kim?
No.
As in
the dude. Yeah,
baby.
Yeah.
Get the fuck
so
out.
I pulled off.
You should have crashed the car.
So I pulled off.
When
we get to the light, like you know how you get to the light at the bottom of Stanton Road and then you on 295, like 295 right there. So we get to the light. This bitch ejects my CD, puts hers in, and she was like, "Oh,
bitch, you came into the car with a CD.
Now we can ride." I was like, "The fuck,
well, what,
nigga?" I hit a U-turn right there, went right back up Stanton Road. Was like, yeah, you gotta get the fuck out. Hit eject and flung that CD across the street. It was like, yeah, you gotta get the fuck out.
Oh, you said this was last weekend?
No. Yeah, I flung the shit out that CD.
Oh no.
And then she got out, was all mad and shit, and I was like, yeah, close my door. So she closed the shit, walked home, was like, well, fuck you then anyway. Yeah. Look. And then I balled the fuck out because you don't go up Stanton Road.
No, you don't.
And mess with one of the dimes in the hood and expect not to get shot.
You created that whole entire situation.
I didn't.
You definitely did.
All I did was show up.
You definitely created that.
Showed up. I didn't call the bitch and say, "Oh yeah, bring one of your CDs."
That story could have went.
Like that wasn't even in it.
Do you know how different that story could have ended?
Yeah, nigga, if I didn't pull off fast.
Nigga, oh my God.
I could have got shot so many times because there's always niggas outside in the hood.
Taekwondasia, if you're hearing this, hit us up on social media.
I think she had a regular name. But I don't remember. This is one thing I don't do. If I'm just meeting a chick and I'm dating a chick off the break, I never call you by your name.
You call her honey?
No, because see, what you do, all you gotta do is be the funny guy and you get by with anything.
You don't say
right?
You don't,
so I come up with like, if I meet him somewhere, I'll be like, Trey wins. And that's what I call him. And they be like, oh, you so funny.
Yeah.
That way you don't ever have to remember their name.
Everybody does that, but you don't call them that to their face.
Yes, I do.
That's similar. You ever watch?
We're talking about Damo.
That's why all you gotta do is be funny. You can say whatever you want to somebody's face.
What's the name of the Beanie Siegel movie?
Oh,
State Property?
You ever watch State Property 2?
Mm-hmm.
No. What? No. Nigga, I barely got State Property from when like I barely got that one when you said it.
It's a quality.
I didn't know there was a 2.
State Property 2 is a cinematic triumph.
Oh,
but
no.
Is it?
You should check it out. Nori is dealing with different chicks, and he calls them by the day of the week that they come over and fuck. So he'd be like, "What's up, Tuesday?" He'd be like, "Nigga, don't call my host. This is my kid. My child answers the phone. You ask for Tuesday. I'm his mother. You don't do no shit like that."
Yeah, but see, he's not funny about it. You can get by with anything if you're funny.
Now, what happens when those names are disrespectful? What's up, gas station?
Is that disrespectful?
What's up? Yes. Yes.
Is it?
Yes. Depending on the gas station, yes.
Is it?
Yes, depending on the gas station.
You don't call them specific.
If that gas
you'll
station
be like,
was
gas station off Stack.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. If that gas station was like across from the Legends, then that's yes. Ugh.
No, because then I would be like Legends.
Right.
You didn't meet him at the Legends. Speaking of which, yeah.
All right. So
I'm a legend.
So we've got some stories and stuff, and that's good for the day.
Oh, I've got more.
Oh, I know you do. But
I've got tons more.
But we need Marcus here next week.
Why? We can make fun of him.
I might come with a baby. I just want to put that out there. That option is on the table.
Hey, man, you got to bring tape. We got a gang of stories that need to be told without in the background.
Hey,
he said tape. I know he's talking.
He don't have no mustache, so he ain't got nothing to worry about.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It don't even have to be a full roll. Just one
little strip.
About 4 inches.
You're gonna hear kitty toys. You're gonna hear kitty toys in the background. Daddy, do you want to play?
See, and I was about to tell you about the time I pulled the roommate switcheroo on a date.
I done took my headphones off. I'm glad that I don't hear
the roommate switcheroo is legit.
Oh my god,
that sounds like a crime. That sounds like a law and order SVU.
It is a stat on my player card.
Definitely sounds like
should put me in. I'm a first ballot Hall of Famer with this one.
Officer Tutuola,
first ballot Hall of Famer with this one.
Where's Munch? Bring Stabler back type of story.
Date 1, book the roommate, who is much cuter. So what you do definitely is you trade in a 5, get yourself an 8.
I didn't tell you I think I'm having a stroke story.
All right, we're gonna say all this stuff because Marcus got to go.
Yeah, I got to
go. So on that note,
yeah.
This has been episode 14. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Hit that one hand clap joint again.
Oh my god!
Just so people can hear that it's either very disrespectful or it sounds like the finishing move in a horrible sex porn. Hey, that joint is terrible. Oh my god!
Right. So thanks for listening, y'all. Episode 14 is in the books.
Hey, next week HBCU episode.
All right.
Prepare for even more funnier stories.
Make sure to share, like, subscribe,
all that
comment
out here and now.
Hit us up. All right. Got to clean this popcorn up. All right, y'all. We out.